Hi, welcome back. This is the second video in a three-part series on goal setting. And today, I'm going to teach you all about the H.E.A.R.T Goals method, the acronym of H.E.A.R.T Goals, and how it's going to bring balance to your lives. I'm Whitney English. I'm the founder of the H.E.A.R.T Goals goal setting method. I have a long history in entrepreneurship, almost 20 years of bootstrapping and growing businesses into seven figures. I've had products featured in national magazines, on Good Morning America, and on the Today Show twice. It's been a fun run, but now I'm focusing my attention on empowering women to chase beauty into their lives with goal setting. And I'm so excited that you've taken the time to join me here today. Now, in the last video, I walked you through the pitfalls of traditional goal setting, and we talked about why SMART goals don't work. We talked about the real reason why our goals fail. It's not that we've failed, it's that we haven't set our goals the right way. It's the system that we've been using. That SMART goals thing, we've got to kick it. And we also talked about how SMART goals was never intended to be a personal goal setting process, and that's what you need if you're going to achieve your dreams. Now, if you haven't watched that first video, put pause on this and go back and watch it right now, and then come back and meet me here. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you the number one thing that you must do if you're going to achieve your goals. I'm going to let you in on the H.E.A.R.T method and the acronym that I use to organize my goals. This is an entirely new way of thinking about your goal setting, so pay close attention. I'm also going to share with you 7 ways you can declutter your mind, and we're going to cover a lot of ground today, so grab a piece of paper and get ready to take some notes. Now, if you're just starting out in goal setting and feeling a little bit scared or overwhelmed, don't worry. I understand how you feel because I've been there, but I want to tell you, if I can do this, you can too. It's taken me years to figure out this process, and I've learned a lot of painful lessons along the way. But these are the lessons that I want to share with you today so you don't make the same mistakes I did. I don't believe in magic, and there is no magic wand or secret pill that you can take that will lead you straight to success. But there is one skill that has led directly to the success that I've been able to experience. No matter how smart and passionate and talented you are, if you don't have this one skill, you won't make progress on achieving your dreams, and you're gonna struggle. That's because the most important skill that you need to make a massive difference in setting and achieving your goals is mindset. Now, you might wonder what I'm talking about, so let's talk through this. A lot of people believe that they're born with a certain mindset or a fixed set of abilities and that they can't change. And this is the number one thing that's going to hold you back. Today, right now, you have to start believing that you can change, because until you believe you can change, you're not going to be able to make change in your life. And that's when you're going to start to get really frustrated and wonder if you're a failure. And this is a downhill slippery slope. Now let me tell you about this. There are 4 mindsets that can hold you back. And I'm going to fly through these because I talk more about this in the course tutorials, in the course videos, and in the workbook. The 4 mindsets that hold you back are scarcity thinking, negative self-talk, fixed mindset, and limiting beliefs. This makes sense. I mean, if you don't know how to control your mind, how are you going to change your actions? If you can't discipline your thoughts, you can't change anything simply because you don't believe you can. Mindset is the first and foremost important thing that you need to have in place before starting your goal setting process. Okay, so now I want to teach you 7 ways you can declutter your mind. The first thing that you need to do is you need to identify the essential. If you want to simplify or declutter your life, the first thing you have to declutter is your mind, and you do that by identifying what is most important. What is essential? What do you need to be focusing on right now? Now you can make a short list of these things, because the second thing that you need to do is you have to eliminate everything else. Eliminate what's not essential. Now that you've identified the essential, you can get rid of these things. So what are you thinking about that's holding you back? Okay, so you're going to identify the essential and then get rid of everything else. How do you get rid of it? Here are your 7 ways. Number 1, eliminate it from your head by journaling it out and making lists. List making is so therapeutic, even if you don't feel like you're a journaler. Get it out of your head and onto paper. Number 2, you can eliminate decisions by automating as many as possible. I do this with my wardrobe by wearing things that mix and match all the time. Number 3, you can eliminate chaos in your life by introducing a morning and an evening routine. Number 4, eliminate toxic relationships and distractions by working on your fear of saying no. Eliminate actions that don't move you toward your goals by using the H.E.A.R.T method to prioritize and limit your to-do list. I'm going to teach you how to do that in just a second. Number 6, eliminate addictions and implement self-discipline by turning off the screens, the TV, put down the phone, unplug, go outside, and practice being present. It's so good for you. And last, eliminate anxiety by implementing simple meditation practices. Once you have the proper mindset in place, you're going to be believing the right things, you're going to be focused on the possibility instead of the probability, and you're going to be ready to put a plan in place. And that's what we walk you through in the H.E.A.R.T Goals workbook. Okay, so here's one thing I want to share with you. And this is one thing that changed my life when it comes to goal setting. It really woke me up and it shook my world, and it made me realize that I didn't even understand what goal setting really is. If you have a dream, then you have a responsibility to create a plan and implement it into your life and help you achieve it. Our dreams are gifts to us, and we need to steward those dreams and steward those ideas to the best of our ability. If we don't learn how to effectively set our goals, our dreams will never see the light of day, and we will be robbing ourselves and our people and the world of things that we could be giving them to improve the world and our environment. Here's a reality check. Dreams don't work unless you do. It's your job to take action. So if you want to step forward in achieving your dreams or making the impossible happen and living a beautiful life that you absolutely adore, then you need to be using a goal setting method. Now, listen, some people have said, Whitney, goal setting's not for me. Goals don't work for me. But I want you to hold on for just a minute if that's you. Let me ask you a question. Do you like the idea of staying the person you are right now? Are you okay with that? Or do you like the idea of changing into the kind of person that you want to become? I think we're all going to answer that question and say, I want to be better and different than I am today. They're all improvements that we want to make in our lives. And you may not think you like goal setting, but if you want to be a better version of yourself, you love goal setting. You're already doing goal setting by simply dreaming up different ways that you can improve and change. So I want you to realize that goal setting isn't about color coding or planners or stickers and dates. It's all about your mindset. It's all about prioritizing your life segments, taking really good care of yourself and your people. And I know you want to take good care of your people. It's all about learning and implementing skill sets that help you achieve your dreams. Skill sets, that's all it is. It's just stuff that we need to learn. That's what goal setting really is. Now here's the thing that most people totally miss. When you're setting goals the right way, you're going to see that best version of yourself come to happen. You're going to understand what it looks like to be a fully effective goal setter. And you're going to know yourself, and you're going to be able to listen to yourself, and you will be able to prioritize your to-do list based on the H.E.A.R.T Goals method. And you'll find out that you're more generous without always looking for what you get in return. You'll be thinking abundantly, and you'll have more to offer the world. You'll be loving yourself, so it'll be easier to love others, and they'll experience the joy that you bring to your life and theirs. So now I'm going to walk you through the H.E.A.R.T acronym and tell you how to do this in 5 simple steps. H, the first letter in the acronym, stands for help yourself. This is your physical body. This is your sleep, your nutrition, your water. Number 2, E, empower yourself. This is all about your education, emotional, mental health. This is anything that grows your mind or improves your perspective. Number 3, A, all your people. I like to think about people in a concentric circle format, with myself at the center, then my husband and my kids, and then everybody else on the outside. The 4th letter, R, is resources. This is your stuff category. This is where budgeting and finance, your house and your car, and stewardship need to come into play. And the final letter in the acronym is T. This is your trade or career goal, and this is where business goals go. All too often, you've probably noticed in your goal setting process that we tend to set career and trade goals first, but that's the wrong way to do it. The order in which you set your goals is so important. So now that I've explained the H.E.A.R.T acronym to you, I want to talk to you about why you only need 5 goals. The H.E.A.R.T acronym is loosely based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Do you remember that from psychology classes? We all have basic human needs, starting with physiological needs and moving up to an experience that Maslow calls self-actualization. That's a big fancy word for freedom to be creative. And that's the order in which the H.E.A.R.T acronym works. We start with your physical needs, we move to your emotional needs, then we move to your relational needs, then we move to basic stewardship, and then lastly, we move to those trade and career goals where we can really start to experience the benefit of having all that other stuff in place. So in setting your goals, you actually only need 5. You don't need a bunch of goals. Those are just rabbits that we chase. I love the phrase, if you chase 2 rabbits, they both will escape. And that is a reason that will hold you back. That alone, if you're chasing too many things, will hold you back from making progress in achieving your goals. I truly believe that it is my purpose to help people find balance in life, to help them chase beauty into their lives, and to give them hope that they can live the life of their dreams. On the next video, I'm going to share some behind the scenes. I'm going to give you a couple of my goals from 2018 and talk about how H.E.A.R.T goals helped me make progress on those. I'm going to share all of my 2019 H.E.A.R.T goals with you. I want to show you what it really takes to do this. So you're going to hear from someone who has implemented H.E.A.R.T goals in her life and had some amazing light bulb moments. And I know you're going to love hearing from her, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for that next video. Now, one of the key points that I hope you have taken away from this series so far is this. It's the way you set your goals that helps you achieve your goals. I'm going to say that again. It's the way you set your goals that helps you achieve your goals. Now, if you have found these videos helpful, I also would love it if you would share these. If you know anyone that says that goal setting is not for them, hit forward on this puppy and send it to them. Until next time, I want to thank you for your time today, and I would love to see you in the next H.E.A.R.T goals video.